Stocks crawl near 6,900 on improved sentiment. Our daily new COVID-19 cases have been declining lately, in turn raising hopes of further easing of restrictions in the economy. Growth forecast for the Philippines has been retained by ADB to 4.5%, driven by the government's infrastructure projects, renewed consumer spending, and the vaccination rollouts, according to Philstats. Asian equities shares were also lifted as Evergrande said it will make a payment due Thursday on a $620 million bond. PLDT seeks to maintain lead in home connectivity. PLDT said its home segment is on track to close the year with 1 million new fiber customers. Ramping fiber installations allows us to outpace our nearest competitors' fiber deployment and deliver exceptional customer experience to all Filipinos. It also expanded its fiber footprint to over 524,000 kilometers as of end June and increased the number of homes passed to more than 11.3 million. Their available ports were also expanded to 4.8 million ready service more households. RCBC bags multiple accolades on 61st year. 28 local and international awards has been given to RCBC as of September, the highest since 2012, to coincide with the bank's 61 years of operations in the country this year. This is due to its innovative digital solutions, sustainability efforts, and financial inclusion programs on the heels of the pandemic. Digitization efforts will continue to help customers get acclimatized to digital banking using technological tools and processes for faster and more efficient servicing, according to its CEO. MONDE ACEN inks deal with SB Corp for special loans to sari-sari stores. MONDE on September 23rd said it signed an agreement with a state-owned small business corporation to give sari-sari stores wider access to loans, staples, or sustainable trade access to primary food and link to enterprises will provide sari-sari stores who are customers of authorized MONDE distributors access to collateral-free and interest-free loans to increase their working capital. GCash eyes launching Buy Now, Pay Later service this year. Buy Now, Pay Later is a short-term financing service that lets consumers buy items and pay for them at a future date, often interest-free. GCash said the move to BNPL is part of its expanding array of financial services. They are also piloting GLoan, a new service that allows qualified users to borrow as much as 25,000 pesos with repayment spread over 12 months. Apollo Global capital suspension lifted after further disclosure about Poet Blue Stick. Apollo was suspended yesterday after it used the proceeds of its recent FOO to purchase a 49% stake in Poet Blue, which owns one asset, MB-1. FOO was conducted to make this investment in Poet Blue. Apollo said before that MB-1 was ready to start production and no necessary things that would prevent it from doing its work. But at one point, Apollo said the only thing holding the MB-1 back was the rough weather caused by a passing storm back in February. Some concerns can be noted from minority shareholders. When investors and traders purchased stock in Apollo back in January and February based on Apollo's statements that the MB-1 was moving into position and would start operations in February, and that the only thing keeping the MB-1 from starting operations were the strong waves caused by the storm. What did Apollo's management know about this deal that we did not? Did it know that bad weather aside, the MB-1 would not be used in operations until Apollo could raise additional money from investors through a FOO and invest the proceeds in Poet Blue? Why did not the Apollo management team provide a disclosure to correct the statements it had made previously? And if the FOO and the investment in Poet Blue were not preconditions to starting operations, then what has kept the MB-1 from starting operations all this time? Has bad weather kept the ship in safe harbor for the past 8 months? Has some other issue cropped up that was not revealed in any of the company's previous disclosures? And for our world market, stock futures are higher after Dow S&P snapped for 4-day losing streak following Fed decision. Evergrande shares surged more than 10% after days of losses. Asia stocks mostly rise. European markets head for higher open as investors digest Fed comments, and Federal Reserve holds interest rates steady, says tapering of bond buying coming soon. Welcome back to QrepubliC. Today is September 23rd, 2021, Thursday. And for our PSEi today, we closed at 6,915.28 with foreign selling around 292 million pesos. Although we formed another doji or inverted hammer or shooting star, strength can be observed as we are making higher lows from our dip last time, which we said na yan yung gusto nating mangyari to maintain our uptrend channel and chance to re-challenge our 7,000 level. Kanina sa news natin, it seems that the sentiment regarding Evergrande issue has already been diminished after they announced that they are going to make a payment through bond. Their shares rallied as well, so 10% po yung pagtaas nila. Tumaas din yung ating mga Asian markets, European, and pati na rin po yung ating US futures. So kasama na rin po yung ating index. Hence, tama po yung sinabi ng ating analyst na hindi madadrag down ng ating market into the full extent nitong Evergrande issue. Kumbaga may mga ibang factors pa like COVID cases or our economy na pwedeng magpababa ng ating index. Pero kanina rin sa news natin, ADB retained its growth forecast for the Philippines at 4.5%. So we are maintaining the good things that we are doing. Kumbaga, hindi naman tayo nag-worsen pa. Plus somehow, hindi na tayo nagkakaroon ng record high sa ating mga COVID-19 cases. Thus, meron tayong pagbaba na na-observe, kaya naman nagiging okay kahit papano yung ating market sentiment. As of the moment, buying of shares strategically may be our option considering these green flags that we can observe sa ating market and global market. So, basta hindi po bara-bara yung pagbili natin, okay lang naman bumili ng shares, lalo meron tayong accumulated shares on its low price at meron tayong trading and investing plan na pina-follow. So, let us continue to monitor our market. Be wiser than we are yesterday and continue to invest for our future. For AC Energy, our speculation yesterday is correct as we formed a bullish candlestick today, breaking our uptrend channel and our resistance at 11 peso area. Kasi na-observe po natin kahapon, maliit lang yung ating volume pero napakataas or napakalaki ng ating body for the bullish candlestick. Support of the foreign dito sa ating net foreign indicator is still active and we are on buying today around 143 million pesos. More on hold pa rin po tayo as of this time, pero we have to monitor how bearish are we going to have tomorrow kasi for 3 trading days now we have gained at least 10% if we're going to measure that one. So short-term holders or traders may take profit by tomorrow. So meaning if we were not able to accumulate ng shares on its low price, iwasan po muna natin bumili ng shares tomorrow as we are expecting a selling. So hopefully, maliit na pullback lang yung gawin natin and ma-maintain pa rin natin yung ating 11 peso area na support. So ayan po yung ating aabangan by tomorrow kung gaano po ba ka-drastic or pullback lang ba yung ating magiging selling experience by tomorrow. For Apollo Global, nalaman natin sa news natin kanina na nasuspend tayo kahapon and kaka-resume lang natin today around 10:30, and there are some concerns from our minority shareholders kanina sa news natin. So hopefully, mas mabigyang linaw pa yung ilang concerns natin soon ni Apollo Global. Sa ating technicals, mataas ang volume natin today na more into buying, but short-term traders, especially sa mga nakasalo at 0.09 area, took the chance kanina. Thus, nagkabentahan po tayo upon reaching our high today at around 0.1090. Foreign support are still there, pero hindi naman siya ganun kataasan. Pero ang green flag naman is consistent yung kanilang support dito sa ating net foreign indicator. So, inverted hammer or may pagka-shooting star type yung ginawa natin today. A bearish signal, but we will see a clear picture tomorrow kung strong resistance pa rin ba itong ating 0.1010 area or nanigurado lang yung ating mga gainers or holders at lumabas kagad sila after ng ating suspension kahapon. So at this time, more on test buy lang muna tayo as we are checking if 0.1010 is a resistance or bagong support na po natin that we can have so we can continue itong ating malaking sideways move. For Aboitiz Power, our momentum is still good and we are consolidating as of the moment. Sa ating net foreign indicator, meron din tayong give and take na nakikita, so meron naman po tayong support generally. Though we made a bearish candlestick today, mababa lang naman yung ating volume, so hindi ganun kalakas yung selling pressure na nakikita natin, and we are still maintaining our immediate support at 31.75 area. So hold is still an option as our momentum is still good. Buying could be an option as well, pero test buy lang muna sa mga wala pang accumulated shares, especially on its low area. And be advised that our immediate low is at 30.72 area. So yan po yung best price if ever man gusto natin pumasok kay Aboitiz Power. For Globe, sabi nga po natin kahapon, every long green nagpo-pullback itong si Globe, and if ever dyan tayo pwedeng bumili sa mga nagbibuild pa lang ng portfolio or walang na-accumulate na shares on its low price. And dito sa ating net foreign indicator, we are still on selling, pero ang good news naman is patuloy yung ating higher low or itong pagbawas sa ating selling pressure. Though bearish candlestick tayo, but due to low volume, wala tayong masyadong selling pressure na na-observe. So at this point, good to follow pa rin po itong ating uptrend channel. Hold and buy could be an option as well. For PLDT, we are seeing a good support at around 100 or 1,612 area as we continuously creating higher highs supported by high volume. We are still on buying sa ating net foreign indicator. So around 82 million pesos yung pumasok po sa atin today. Although very bullish tayo kay PLDT, buying as of the moment is not an option, especially if wala tayong accumulated shares on its low price, kasi it could be na magkaroon tayo ng selling by tomorrow. 3 trading days na rin po tayo kagaya ni ACEN na merong bullish move. So if we are going to measure this one, around 17% naman po yung ating na-gain. So which the short-term traders could take advantage by tomorrow. However, hold is still an option as our momentum is still good and we have a good support at 1,612 area, meaning yan yung low that we are expecting in case man mag-correct tayo in the coming trading days. For MONDE, we still have a good support at 18.60 area, And currently, we are still consolidating. So as what we can see, naglalaban po yung ating mga bulls at bears. So meron tayong mga green and red and mostly mga dojis yung nakikita natin. Sa ating net foreign indicator, meron tayong selling pressure na na-observe. So selling tayo today around 101 million peso. Red flag siya kasi tumaas yung ating volume. And pero we're still hoping that by tomorrow is mabawasan naman kahit papano itong ating selling pressure dito sa ating net foreign indicator. Kasi on the big picture naman, meron tayong magandang momentum as we are trading above moving averages. That's why we're looking for possible na mag-diminish yung ating selling pressure sa ating net foreign indicator by tomorrow. So hold is still an option. Buying is good as well, pero wag muna on its area kasi bearish yung sign natin, and aim tayo malapit sa price sa ating key support around 18.60 for shares accumulation. For RCBC, we are still on a weak momentum and low volume, and currently wala naman tayong nakikitang selling pressure and more on consolidating lang siya from 19 peso to 20 peso area kasi maliliit nga lang po itong ating volume. If we are looking to invest dito kay RCBC, we are on a good area to buy kasi malapit lang tayo sa support natin at wala naman tayo nakitang selling pressure. So more on positioning and waiting itong si RCBC. So in case man na binabantayan natin itong si RCBC, yan yung ating mga key points sa kanya. For Ayala Land Logistics, we have regained our momentum after dipping dito sa ating lower border ng uptrend channel na tinitingnan natin sa kanya. So, until 4.80 yung ating naging dip last time. Also, if we're going to check itong ating indicator na stochastics, it will show as well that we have regained our momentum kasi nung nag-dip tayo, nagpunta tayo ng level 28 natin, and today, nasa overbought area na tayo ulit. Thus, we have regained our momentum and meron tayong magandang support sa ating market. Sa ating net foreign indicator, we're currently on flat dito sa ating nakalipas ng mga trading days. And at this time, wala naman tayong nakikitang selling pressure. So, more on hold po tayo dito kay Ayala Land Logistics. Especially, meron tayong 3 white soldier na bullish pattern. However, buying is not option yet. As 3 trading days na tayo merong bullish move after netong somewhat consolidation natin, and if we're going to measure that, 12% gain na rin tayo if by any chance. So our short-term traders may take advantage of that by tomorrow. So we have to wait for pullback or aim near dito sa ating good support at 5.08 area if we want to buy shares. For MWIDE, on the big picture, our sideways with a big range is still intact, pero currently meron din tayong nafo-form na maliit na sideways inside this big sideways. So, red flag siya kasi nag-form tayo ng ating lower high. Thus, hindi na tayo nakakalampas dito sa ating 6.60 area, bumaba yung ating high. We are on a weak momentum and low volume as well. Checking our monthly time frame, we can see a major support naman sa area natin as we are maintaining our support around 5.90 area. Nasa record low din tayo kasi last time na tinouch natin tong area na to happened last August 2020. So if area lang yung pag-uusapan natin for positioning, we are on a good area. Pero we also need to be cautious kasi we have just formed a lower high kasi nga po hindi na tayo nakalampas ng 6.60. So, in essence, nanghina po yung ating momentum. So, be aware lang na kapag na-breakdown pa natin itong 6 peso area natin, ang next low natin is 5.47 area. So, we are actually on a make or break dito sa ating 6 peso area. So, if ever, wag muna natin itodo yung ating buying power para meron tayong ipang average down in case man hindi maging strong itong ating 6 peso area. For dito CME, unfortunately, hindi nag-materialize yung ating Morningstar bullish pattern as we formed a bearish candlestick today and na-block po kagad tayo dito sa ating moving average 9. Ito kasi yung actually na tinitingnan natin, and we're hoping na yan yung mangyari, ma-break out natin tong moving average 9 to regain our momentum. Pero mahina pa rin talaga yung ating momentum. Pero so far, hindi naman ganun kalakas yung ating selling pressure kasi maliit lang yung ating volume today. However, expecting the worst, we are going to retest our 7.39 area. From there, kailangan ulit natin siyang i-re-evaluate if magiging strong support na ba siya at mariregain na natin yung ating momentum. Kasi sa ngayon, low momentum nga po tayo dahil we are trading below moving averages. Also, yung sideways nga po na binabantayan natin, meron pa siyang low na 6.70 area. So if ever wala pa naman tayong shares, more on observation muna tayo habang mahina pa yung momentum ni dito CME. And kung sakaling gain pa naman tayo, take this opportunity to secure some gains as we still don't have enough support from the market to push our price up.
And that's it for today. Kung nagustuhan niyo po itong video na ito, please don't forget to like it and share it as well para mapagbigay insights din po tayo sa iba. And also, kung meron po kayong additional information or thoughts dito sa review na to, comment nyo lang po yan para makatulong din po or makapagbigay information din po tayo sa iba. At sa inyo po na gustong magpa-review ng kanilang mga stocks, comment nyo lang din po yan para maisama po natin sa ating next session. And sa mga bago po nanonood ng video na ito, don't forget to subscribe para lagi po kayo maging updated sa mga bagong videos na nilalabas po natin. Maraming salamat po. I'll see you soon. QRepublic.